Yes, good morning. I'm Geoffroy Lamarche. I'm the Chief Science Advisor to the Parliamentary Commissioner for the Environment. The environment is very important for me, no doubt about that. I started by loving the mountains, and then I ended up working 20 years in the marine environment as a marine scientist. So yes, the environment is really important for me. Do what you want to do and make sure that you enjoy your work, not that you do work that you think others want you to do. For me, it's a continuum between traditional knowledge to fundamental science. There is no one or the other. The two are connected. I value I was a young scientist. I arrived in New Zealand after my PhD, and I thought the lack of support was pretty hard, and I just wanted to make sure that those young scientists that arrive in New Zealand to work in New Zealand for a short term or a long term, or to even better to establish themselves in New Zealand, got the best support they can to do that, but with the view of a science career or science-oriented career. So that's what I wanted to be involved in, supporting French scientists coming to New Zealand and New Zealand scientists going to France. Challenges that New Zealand is facing are the same as the global ones: the climate, the biological crisis, and chemical pollution. Is when you write a science proposal and you want the science proposal to get funded. And the one I have made many years ago was about looking at the impact of submarine landslide on the generation of tsunami. So we made this proposal, we wrote this very large, substantial proposal. We involved a number of scientists from France as well and from New Zealand, a number of stakeholders, a very buzzword of stakeholders. And then we looked at the impact of submarine landslide in generating tsunami and the impact of the tsunami on the coastline. As such, it was really, at the time, like 10, 15 years ago, that was reasonably new. Now it's well spoken and we hear a lot about it. And that's where the impact was the most significant. That we started a new sort of line of research. It was really, that really took over, and it's now very well researched, and it did make an impact, I think. When I'm in New Zealand, I would say the most critical is Stade de France, and I'm in France, I would say the most critical is Eden Park. So the choice will be location dependent.